Welcome, I'm David,
I'm Lindsay,
and this is Desmond's Donders.
Hello, and welcome to another Vanners collaboration. As usual, the people taking part will have their logos going past, probably up here. And this month, our dissertation is an interesting one. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Now this could go anywhere. But the sooner we get on with it, the sooner we can see what it's all going to be about. So enjoy the videos. After you've watched me, watch the rest of the playlist and enjoy. And if you happen to like what I'm doing, like, subscribe and all the good stuff. Yeah, it all helps apparently. I don't know what it helps. Now I'm probably going to go too far with this, but let's get on. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. And for me, the best of times was when I accepted promotion and gained my third stripe to become a sergeant in the RAF. It was a great time, using the mess, all the stuff that goes with it. But along with it came a posting. I didn't enjoy that posting. RAF Strike Command. Now I already worked as part of Strike Command at the Nimrod software team. HQ Strike Command. What a waste of my time as far as I'm concerned. Aircraft techie. Yeah, I might have been working in software. Aircraft techie. I had nothing to do, absolutely nothing to do with Strike Command. My trade. No, not a thing. Anyway, the posting was soon over. I worked my ticket back north and that was the end of that. But it was the age of wisdom and it was the age of foolishness. This actually happened before the time. I went through RAF apprentice training, 132 entry, and the training was far more than you were going to need to work on aircraft, but it stood you instead for a great deal more. That was the age of wisdom. The same 3 years for the age of foolishness, and the least said about the games, etc. we got up to, the better. You worked hard, you played hard, you drank hard. It was good fun. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. That's easy for you to say. After training, I left Cosford as a junior technician. I thought I knew everything. In fact, no, we did. JT, best rank, we knew everything. But that obviously is your age of belief. After promotion to corporal, however, came the epoch of incredulity. How the hell could the JTs that are coming out of training now think they were JTs? They couldn't even bloody... They couldn't even wire-wrap a bloody bolt. Strange the difference a little bit of time can make. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. The birth of Craig in 1984 was the season of light. And now he spends more time than I do at the Stadium of Light. Football reference for those that don't know. Yes, that was a long time ago. And the season of darkness, apart from today's mental health issues, has to be the Falkland Islands. Not a pleasant time for anybody, even less so when you serve with idiots. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. Pretty much the same thing. I was leaving the RAF and having no job to go to. I was fed up. I'd done 22 years of service and they I was signed up for more, but we had another defence review which boiled down to us we're going to do more with less, and we were already doing more with even less. So yeah. So I was full of hope. I was hoping I was going to get a job, and I thought I was heading for a winter of despair because I had no job to go to as yet. But the day I'd officially left the Air Force, I received a job offer. It was contracting. And I enjoyed my contracting time. Only 3 months. I was working with a guy who'd left the Air Force before me, who I knew, obviously. And yeah, but after 3 months of contracting, I needed something a bit more solid. Don't get me wrong, the money was good, but you didn't know what the money was going to be. Anyway, I went to work for my first civilian company. I'm not going to say any more about it here. I've said 1 or 2 things about working there over the years on YouTube, and perhaps there's another video in it as I sit here giggling at some of the things that happened now, but there you go. So that was my look at it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. And for those who haven't got the reference, and there can't be many, well, one of my cities would be, let's see, let's call it Glasgow or Aberdeen. And the other one, does it have to be London? But that's where HQSTC is near. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been a Banners collaboration. The people are no doubt going past up there. And I'd love you to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Go watch the others in the playlist. Bye for now. Thank you for watching Desmond's Donders. And remember, while in the countryside, indeed anywhere, take nothing but memories and leave nothing but tracks. Please subscribe and click that notification bell to receive notifications of all our videos.